because you've been cheated on and your heart feels like it's been ripped to pieces, and you're sitting there blaming yourself, wondering what you could have done differently, if you'd have looked differently, if you'd have acted differently, if you'd have just done them little things that they asked you to do, you'd have just listened a little bit more, if you'd have done this, that, darling, it's all irrelevant. This isn't about you. If somebody has cheated on you, it has got nothing to do with you. This is not down to you. But this is what we do. We rip ourselves to pieces. We make it that it's all our fault. We make it that we are not enough. And then we start to feel like we're not enough. And that is not the case. And it literally tears you apart. You can't eat, you can't sleep. Your world is just falling apart, and you just can't help but blame yourself in some way. That if you'd have just done things differently, this wouldn't have happened. So what do you do? How do you get over this gut-wrenching pain of being cheated on? How do you stop yourself from constantly ruminating about your ex with their new partner and how amazing it must be and how wonderful their life is, while your life is literally falling to pieces? And my darling, the answer lies within not jumping into another relationship with somebody else. That is the worst thing to do. This is time for you. This is time for you to take time for yourself, to work out what you need to improve about yourself, not for your partner, not for your ex-partner, and not for a future partner, but for yourself, for you, because you are the main star in your show. And so you need to take care of yourself. Don't sit and stress about somebody who could walk away from you, who could cheat on you, who could lie to you. And there's no point in holding anger towards that either. So the anger would feel easier than the upset. Because going through a breakup, you go through the same grieving process as when somebody dies. So anger is all a part of it, and it feels a hell of a lot easier than feeling the upset and the tears and the crying. It feels so much easier to deal with, but it's self-destructive. You need to realise that you can't change what other people do. You can only control your own actions. Even the most controlling person in the world doesn't really have control of somebody else. They only have control as much as that other person allows it. So just realise you've got no control. And never worry about things that you can't control. You cannot make somebody else be loyal and wonderful and love you and do the right thing for you. You can't do that. But what you can do, my darling, what you can do is look in the mirror, realise just how important you are, and do right for yourself. This is your time to work out how to feel comfortable in your own company and not feel desperate to be part of a couple. Because just being part of a couple, it doesn't make you a winner in life, and it doesn't make you a loser being single. You are better to be single than to be with the wrong person. So don't feel jealous of your ex-partner's new person, because, my darling, all they've done is created an opening. You need somebody who would never cheat on you. You would need somebody who would never leave you in a heap on the floor, my darling. And you've already got that person. You've already got that person in your life right now. And if you want to know who it is, go and find your nearest mirror. That person staring back at you. That is your person. That is who you need to put all your time and effort into. That is who you need to give your utmost respect to, your utmost time, and enjoy being in their company. Because, my darling, you are going to be with yourself until the day that you die. You may as well make it enjoyable. I can tell you now, being happy in your own company, it's a superpower. It is a superpower. And that is what you need to work on. You need therapy, reading, writing down your feelings. Journaling is the best thing that you can do. That's why I created my book called Bossing Your Breakup. And it is absolutely fantastic. Look on my email link, it will take you straight to it. It is absolutely amazing, because getting a pen and paper and writing stuff down is quite difficult. I mean, if you can do that, great, do that. Go and grab a pen and paper and write down all your feelings, but get them feelings out and realise, my darling, that you deserve better. And don't ever settle for second best. Ever.